we celebrate our Independence Day.
What is up, everybody? My name is Kevin, and today I have a brand new video for you guys. Since July 4th is coming up and everyone's going to be at home, hopefully celebrating with friends and family, I wanted to give you guys 5 movie recommendations that really fit the theme of July 4th and really have the summer firework vibes that you would expect from a 4th of July celebration. If you guys are into this sort of movie and TV show content, please like and subscribe. I try to post daily, so if you're interested in this type of content, ring the bell because then you'll get notified whenever I post a new video. Just for reference, I'm not going to include Jaws or Independence Day in this tier list. I didn't want to choose very obvious 4th of July movies. Also, Sandlot won't be included because I feel like those 3 movies, at least for me, I try to watch all the time or in the 4th of July season. So please, if you guys don't see it on the list, don't attack me. It's just because I wanted to give you guys some maybe out of the box picks. Let's hop into this list. Number 5, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Outside of Jaws, if you are a horror fan, you would really associate this movie with 4th of July. However, I don't feel like it's nearly as popular as it could or should be. I do like the vibe and the entire story of this movie about how a group of teenagers, they really mess around and they make a major mistake and someone ends up dying and losing their life because they were acting stupid on the road and drinking. And what ends up happening is the following year, after some of the characters are dealing with trauma, this person starts doing a killing spree around their small, I believe it's in Cape Cod, their small little town, and just taking them out one by one saying, "I know what you did last summer." And I think that's a pretty interesting premise for a horror movie. I like slashers, so if you're into the slasher vibe and you somehow haven't seen I Know What You Did Last Summer, I highly recommend it. This is more of a casual horror fan movie. If you're not into super gory or scary stuff, I think this is a good movie for you. It's very entertaining and it has a lot of recognizable faces just from the 90s. So I highly recommend this movie. If you're interested in the slasher genre, this is a good entry-level slasher to get used to. Number 4, Talladega Nights. Listen, when I think of 4th of July, I think of America. And when I think of America, I think of Talladega Nights. I mean, Talladega Nights, I just watched it for the first time the other day, and I'm embarrassed to say that because this movie was hilarious. If you like Will Ferrell, and you haven't seen this movie, you're totally going to love it. He is just so incredibly funny in this movie as Ricky Bobby, who's just like a really good NASCAR driver. And you just see how he acts with everyone else. He's just so full of himself. And you see him having to pretty much go from the top all the way to the bottom of just the barrel. And he has to come back from that to become the ultimate champion. And so you get the NASCAR vibes, the racing vibes, which are so just, they're so intertwined with just America. And you just see all the summer vibes. I mean, this is the most American movie I've seen. I mean, it is just so incredibly funny. There's another racer. It's whoever Borat is. I don't remember the actor's name on the top of my head, but he's from France, and you just see just the dynamic between the US and France. It is hilarious. I highly recommend it if you haven't watched it. Amy Adams is also in this movie, and she's hilarious. So, highly recommend. It's a great 4th of July movie that you can watch with your friends. Number 3, The Lost Boys. Lost Boys is a really entertaining vampire movie. I mean, it captures the vibe of the time period it was set in so well. I mean, just being a kid and being able to go to the fair and everything, I was never able to necessarily experience that as a kid. Getting on your bike and going to just wherever you wanted, that seems like so cool to me. But otherwise, this movie captures just the summer and 4th of July vibe really well. I mean, one of the criteria for this tier list, there has to be fireworks at some point in each of these movies. And for The Lost Boys, you could just see all the fireworks. It really has a great summer vibe to it. And not only that, this is really good vampire, just really cool emo vampire action here. I mean, you just have a kid who he's getting used to this biker gang who they consider themselves the Lost Boys. They're all vampires, and just it is such a fun movie. And this is definitely one of my favorite vampire movies because of just how entertaining it is and all the vampire lore. So if you're into vampires, and again, it's kind of crazy, I have 2 horror movies on this list. But again, The Lost Boys is such an enjoyable movie, and I highly recommend it. Number 2, Captain America: The First Avenger. This was very obvious. I mean, I'm a big Marvel guy, and I always have to watch Captain America for 4th of July. That first movie especially has all the America vibes. It is really shot well, and it has a cool creative flair to it, unlike a lot of the other Marvel movies, which it just feels a little cookie cutter. Every single movie feels the same, except this one. I mean, it is set back in time during World War II, and you just see Steve enroll for the army. He really wants to join the cause, and I mean, it makes me feel patriotic. It makes me feel really patriotic. I mean, the vibes, the music, the fanfare, it is just the colors. It's all red, white, and blue. I mean, this is just like the go-to America. I mean, it's in the name, Captain America. So if you're really into the whole war army vibe, this is for you. I didn't necessarily feel inclined to throw a bunch of war movies on this list because personally, that isn't what I want to watch on 4th of July. I want to watch a fun, enjoyable movie that represents America to me. So I think this really fits the spot of that, and it really does a good job. If you've made it this far in the video, please like and subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me, as 99% of the people that watch my videos aren't subscribed, which kind of sucks. But if you're interested in this content, please ring the bell. I try to post daily, and I'm trying to broaden my horizon to other movies. So if you have any movie recommendations that you highly recommend, please comment down below because I would love to watch it. Number 1, National Treasure. National Treasure with Nicolas Cage is such a fun and enjoyable movie. It takes the vibes from Indiana Jones, and I love Indiana Jones, but it really makes it about the US. I mean, who would have thought that there was going to be writing at the back of the Constitution, and Nicolas Cage and his group that he's with slowly discover more and more about the Founding Fathers and where this buried, forgotten treasure is. And it is such a cool, not necessarily globe-trotting adventure, but they're just traveling around the US to iconic national locations and trying to find out more about where this hidden treasure was. It is so enjoyable for that reason, and you learn a lot just about our history and just about different locations. And so if you wanted to show this movie to kids, this is a really good just entry-level history movie. And I just think it has like the perfect fun vibes. It's a mix of Indiana Jones and Mission Impossible. I mean, the first hour of this movie is practically a Mission Impossible movie, but with Nicolas Cage instead of Tom Cruise. So if you're into that sort of thing, I highly recommend it. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't consider to watch this for 4th of July, but I can imagine a better movie too, considering it has everything you would want from a 4th of July movie. So again, if you're into this type of content, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.